derby, but is there a sense of frustration amongst the players that you're not closer to them in the league?
Well, I think
your qualities didn't have those two.
well, there's no doubt about it. But I think what, like everything, you look at the good bits of the season, and you look at the other areas where you think there's room for improvement, and at the end of the season, no matter how well you do, there is room for improvement. So you review that at the end of the season.
It really comes down to basically 5 draws in the end. Let's say the gap is 10 points. It's just
well,
4 games, isn't it?
you can say that. You can use stats any way you want, but you look at Wednesday night against Wigan. It takes, as I say, wonderful piece of individual brilliance of Carlos to win us the game. It does even itself out. You can say this game, that game. Again, last season, everybody talks about United lost the league in this game, that game at the end of the season. You don't know. You go back to Blackburn that New Year, they lost against Blackburn. Could it be that? So you can never say one specific, game or period of the season when you've lost it or won it.
Brian, when you worked with Alex at United, was he always quite reluctant to concede the title, to say it's finished? In a sense, was his outlook a bit like yours now? You push on to the very end. You always believe there's a hope. Was that how he thinks it?
Well, it's attaining a standard, isn't it? And it's attaining a standard, and we're striving for that. And let's be honest, the boss has been here just short of 4 years. He's put silverware on the sideboard, and you don't mean to tell me. I don't think any lads in this room believe the boss has given the title up. He might come into you lads and say it's up, but he's not. It's the same last year, he said it. But you don't think for 1 minute he comes in here every day thinking it's not at all. We keep working the same, we keep working hard. He's on the pitch every day, and like I keep saying, he's not afraid to deal with big players. He can handle big players, and he makes big decisions. He's not afraid of it, and he's on that training pitch every day. So by no stretch of the imagining, he might come in and laugh, but you can't. It's not over. It's not mathematically, no. And you're going on about Sir Alec, but it's the standards you try to attain, and that is part of it. We're champions. We can't. It's not over. We're champions, and champions you go out with pride. If you lose it, you're going to lose it by getting knocked out, not on the stool like a great boxer would.
You've been impressed by United's consistency, right? They've been relentless of 26 wins out of 33.
It doesn't surprise me because I've been there, and you keep hearing these stories about it's luck. It's not luck, People say, it's not luck. You can't. It's in there, You keep going to the end, as I say, win, draw or lose. You've got to have the great admiration for him. Like you say, the consistency, how well they've done. And the best team always wins the league. The best team don't always win the cup, but it certainly wins the league. Over the 38 games or the 42 games it was when I played.
So the best team have won the cup if you win it?
But I think in general, the best teams don't win the cup. You get shocks, don't you? Coventry, you go back years ago where, Clive Allen, all the goals he knocked in, it do produce his shocks, doesn't it? And, you look at the draw, you can have a good cup draw up to the final and everything.
Do you see any similarities to work with Alex and Roberto? Do you see any similarities in the way that they're driven, in the way they work? The passion,
and definitely. I've said it previous, Neil. That. There's only one opinion matters, and that's the manager's. And as I say, when it comes to really, it sorts the men out from the boys, and he's not afraid to make big decisions, and he can handle big players. There's no doubt about that, and his passion, and we're laughing here today, but he doesn't like losing. And our group of players don't like losing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.